Welcome everybody to Magnolia on Money,
where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement.
This is Magnolia on Money. Welcome back everybody. This is our last show on estate planning tools. We've been through wills, power of attorney, all these trusts and different documents. These are things that people probably have seen before. The four we're going to go over today, maybe you've not seen these or hadn't thought about this, but these are really, really important. And so let's just look at those. First, you want to do the first two, and then I'll...
Yeah, so to begin with, we look at HIPAA. Okay, so that's who you're naming to be able to access your health records. Every place that you go, you always sign a HIPAA document, whether it's the doctor's office, an emergency room. You're always signing those documents, pretty much sealing of who can access those records. With HIPAA, you're designating someone to be able to access those records.
Yeah, a lot of people will they may list 4 or 5 people that can access. So you may list your spouse along with kids, or you may list a group of people.
Mm-hmm. So the next thing would be personal property memorandum, which a lot of us like to think of like family heirlooms. Let's say, for example, your grandmother's engagement ring, or so you're designating who that personal property, that exact item is going to go to.
Yeah, because the will is typically, maybe generally speaking, so a will may say, let's say you had 2 children and they were the ones receiving your estate, the majority of it. Your will may say, your trust may say, my estate or whatever, these accounts are, all of this is divided equally 50-50. But then there's those, like you said, the heirloom, the one-off, hey, I really would like my nephew to have this. He's really always liked this gun of mine, this ring, or whatever it may be. And so this personal property memorandum, like Forrest said, is its own document. And you're filling it out different than you would have in a will. And
sometimes in order to do this document you're saving a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
Because yes, the money is important to some people, but a lot of the time this personal property, these family heirlooms, that's where the arguments come from.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're completing that personal property.
The next one is the memorial service memorandum. We think this is just it's just a nice thing to do for someone who's left to make some very hard decisions during a very emotional time. So this is memorial service, your funeral, what you would like to happen. And a lot of memorial service memorandums are pretty detailed documents. It will say not only, go to this funeral home. No, it says these are the people that are involved. These are the songs. These are
down to the flowers and the casket, every bit of
it. Cremation or no cremation, all those decisions. This helps. This is your playbook. You're giving them to say, these are the instructions. Just run these instructions. Okay, so we think that's a nice thing to leave. This is the new one that a lot of people are forgetting. Digital login and passwords. And so you've seen Facebook and some of those, Instagram, the social medias, Apple not being able to get into a phone to get contacts because they didn't know what the passwords are for those social media accounts, your email accounts. Very, very important to keep this up to date. Digital logins and passwords on all of your accounts that whoever you're leaving your estate to, or whoever's in charge of your estate, can get in here and have access to these accounts. Sometimes they're really, really important. So this will kind of end our estate planning tools, episodes that we've done. If y'all have any questions, please reach out. We'd love to cover some more on the shows if you have any additional questions on these, or talk to you individually. But we always give the disclosure. We're not attorneys. We have joint attorneys that come in and help us. that actually write the documents and help with the planning process. But something we go over with all of our clients is, what is your estate plan? And let's pick the tools that match what your desires are, how you want things to happen. We really think this is important. So once again, we hope that's helped. And as always, y'all have a great week. God bless you, and we'll talk to you soon.